mathematicians, welcome back to Smyan Academy. Today, I'll be teaching you how to multiply with numbers near 100. So this trick only works if the number is less than 100. So it's usually the best when it's in the 90s, such as 91, 92, and so on. You could also use it for the 80s, some of it, but after that, it's not really useful. So an example of this is like 96 times 93. So yeah. Alright, let's move on. Let me just put my tools back. I don't want that. Nope. Let's change my pen color to red. Okay, so let's move on. So I'm going to first read you these steps and then we'll try the practice problem that I mentioned before and let's see if we got it. So first we're going to find the differences. So when I say differences, this means you subtract each number. So there's two numbers you're multiplying by in the 90s preferably. So you subtract each of those by 100. Next, after you subtract it, you want to do a cross subtract. Similar to like the butterfly method, which I talked about before. However, this time, with the two numbers you got after subtraction, you want to cross subtract. So the number you got from 100 minus a number goes to the other number. It'll make sense when we do it in the example. Now, after you do the cross subtract, you want to first write the first part, which forms the first two digits. So the first part is once you do the cross subtract, that's your first part. And when you do the cross subtract, you'll get the same number, no matter which number you choose. After that, you want to multiply the differences. So when I say multiply the differences, that means you get two differences, right? The one you got from the cross subtract thing. So find the differences step one. So you want to multiply those two differences, and that's your second part. Finally, which I mentioned before, you write the last part, which is the thing you got from the differences. And there is also a special consideration, like I mentioned from my other videos. If you have a single digit, you want to add a 0 if it's a single digit. So like if you have 4, you want to put 0, 4, because you can't write one digit and it'll just mess up the whole trick. Alright, I know that might have been a little bit wonky, but I'm telling you it'll be so much easier when I explain it with this example. So 96 times 93. Our first step is to find the differences. So 100 minus 96 is 4. Okay? 100 minus 93 is 7. Now what we do is we do a cross subtract. So cross subtract, I'm going to write this is from 96. Okay? This is from 93. And we have 100 over here. Okay, but we're going to ignore the 100. So when I say cross subtract, it means you subtract you subtract 4 by 93, and you subtract 7 by 96. So basically what I'm saying is you do 96 minus 7, which will give you 89. And you do 93 minus 4, which will also give you 89. You see, this is why I said that it doesn't matter which one you choose. You could do a cross subtract with that one or the other number. So you get 89. Well, that's the first part of the question. So you could write that down. Next, you want to do the last part, which is pretty simple. You multiply the two differences you got from before, which is 28, 4 times 7, and then you add that to the last part. Since we don't have a single digit, we don't have to worry about anything. So our answer is 8,928. Hopefully that made sense. If not, rewatch this and ask any questions in the comments if you didn't understand anything. Alright, let's move on to some practice questions. So pause the video and try these by yourself before moving on. Alright, so our first question is 95 times 99. Well, if you already thought about this, you could have done 95 times 100 and then subtracted 95. But that's not the trick we're doing today. So let's stick with our regular trick. Alright, so first we subtract 100 from both numbers, which will give us 5. And then we'll get a 1 after we subtract from 99. So after that, we do cross subtract. So when we do cross subtract, we do 99 minus 5, which will give us 94. Same way, vice versa. 95 minus 1 is going to give us 94. So our first part is 94. And then we take these two differences we got from the start, and then we multiply them, which will give us the answer of 5. Now, since we got an answer of 5, that it's a single digit, so we have to put 0, 5. So 0, 5, answer should be 9405. Alright, let's move on. So 91 times 94. Okay, so same trick. 100 minus 91 is going to give you 9. And then 100 minus 94 is going to give you 6. So now what we do is we do cross subtract. 94 minus 9 is pretty simple. It's going to give you 85. Okay, and same way, vice versa, 91 minus 6. But we'll just not do this time. So after that, we do the final step, 9 times 6. The differences, which is 54. That's your answer, 8,554. Moving on, we'll do 98 times 97. 100 minus 98 is 2. 100 minus 93 is 3. 97 is 3. So now what we do is we do cross subtract. Either way, you'll get 95. And I'll write that right down. And then now, final step is we multiply the differences, which should give us 6. Since it's single digit, you have to add a 0. So it'll give us 0, 6. And our final answer is 9,506. Final question, 100 minus 89. Now, I did mention that you should use 90s. But however, if it's like really close to the 90s, like my maximum would probably be like 87. Because it's 13 and it should be quite difficult after that. So just stick, if it's in 89, 88, you can use the trick. However, I recommend other tricks. Like for 89, the way I do this is I do 90 times 93, and then I just subtract 93. That's the method I'd use, but it's alright if you want to use this method. So let's move on. 100 minus 89 is 11. 100 minus 89 is 11, and then 100 minus 93 is 7. So now what we do is we do cross subtract. So 89 minus 7 is going to give us 82. And then same way, vice versa. And then now after that, we multiply the differences. So 11 times 7 is 77. So 77, and then put the comma, and then our answer is 8,277. Alright guys, that was it for today. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions or want some other types of content. This might have been a little tricky, but I'm telling you, the more you practice this, practice questions, it might make sense. If you didn't understand anything, make sure to comment once again. So once again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.